Hello guys, and welcome back to Broken Sword, where we are in Marib, if that was how you pronounced it. And we were looking for a club, I believe. Almut. That's what I remember. But, I've done nothing here, so, let's have a click around and see what we encounter, really.
The cat was an ugly brute who looked like he owned the joint.
Cat owner. Interesting. Use the angry cat then. Sure, go sit up there.
Ah, bad-tempered as well as ugly. I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
Oh, wait, let's use the cat again. See if we can... If George says anything different while the cat is up there.
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was.
Well, we clearly need that for some puzzle. It's, has to be, right?
There were some great bargains on the shelf, providing you ran a junk museum. It was the sort of bell you see in hotel receptions. Kind of unexpected here.
Is it for sale or something? Oh, hello. Bye? What the fuck?
The stand was being watched by a young boy, maybe 12 years old.
I probably would have expected that to be a girl, but okay. Hello, boy.
Hey there, young fella. Speak you the English? Speak you the Anglaise? Parlez-vous anglais?
Yes, si, and indeed oui, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nijo. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchandise.
Okay. He speaks English well.
Is that your father lurking in the back of the stand?
He is indeed a roaring fellow. Ayub's his name.
You don't sound like you respect him very much.
Don't I? Not only do I respect him, I rather like him. For all his bluster, we get on very well.
If you say so.
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
Oh, a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster. Gussie, Fink, Noto, Aunt Agatha. What ho?
That is very clearly a reference to something, but I have no idea. Never heard of. If any of you know what that is, please tell me. I'm interested to know now.
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nijo.
No, sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why do you keep it?
Oh, it's not mine. It just rests where it pleases. And today it pleases to rest there. As Kipling would say, it is a cat that walks by itself.
Fiercely independent.
And it smells.
Okay.
Does the word Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar. Templar! Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes. A splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nijo. Anything else?
The Saint television program featuring Mr. Roger Moore of the quizzical eyebrow and a stick man with a halo. Bing!
This kid has a lot of random knowledge, I'd say.
Here,
Ooh, chuck him.
shake hands, Nijo.
I'd rather not, sir.
Damn it! At some point, someone has to, right? Let's ask him where Club Alamut is.
What do you make of this?
Well, Beyond the obvious, very little. That pattern seems very familiar, though.
Well, a kid wouldn't know where a club like that would be, right? So, seen this guy.
Have you seen this man before?
No, sir, I'm glad to say. Cold eyes.
Alright, Nijo's okay in my book. He's very honest.
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He was better animated.
Okay.
So I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped out in an Inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
A what?
From the medieval edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago. Ask me what a feuter is. Go on, I know all this stuff.
Never mind.
Oh, I'm surprised that actually led to anything. I was just taking taking the piss with the kid, but...
Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the East on an insane and pointless mission. They sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
Okay, well...
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
What? I'm not even gonna ask. Not even going to ask. Right, let's talk to these people. No, actually, this guy has just been waggling about. I wanna talk to him.
Embarrassed as I am to admit it, you can spot an American tourist a mile off.
Oh boy.
Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American. The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy. I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's George Stobart.
I've never seen Dwayne spelt like that. You know, when I hear Dwayne, I think D-Y-A... God, D-W-A-Y-N-E. Not like that. Ask about a miniature cow or something? Why is this one so tiny?
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't think they have.
Weird question indeed. What the fuck, George?
Have you talked to Nijo?
Nijo? He's the youngster on that junk stand, right? Yeah, we've met him. He's a smart kid. Speaks 4 languages, and he's never had a day's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not gonna find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them there stands.
You're a long way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kinda lags to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why? Ow! You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
So we can now ask about his... Okay, sure.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio. Pearl writes the poems for her. You ought to ask her to recite some.
Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around, looking for bargains.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
I saw a medieval picture of a woman. Royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces. What do you think of that?
I think you should be in therapy.
Why us for looking at that? Also, why would you ask that to Dwayne and not to Nijo, who clearly has more knowledge than this douchebag?
Do you mind if I ask you an odd
You
question?
already did.
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Oh,
Do
you
you
will.
know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are two different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
In this business?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the prob.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head. What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens.
Okay then. If you say so.
Have you seen this man before?
Maybe. Where'd you get it?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Sure. I'm always picking up photos of complete strangers and then asking around.
Ow! Damn it!
There. I've got another picture of a complete stranger.
I'm not a complete
Maybe
stranger.
I'll ask around about this one.
Okay. Dwayne, you're an oddball.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Shake hands, Dwayne.
Why?
I'm just being friendly.
Let's just be friendly by keeping our hands to ourselves. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Let's
The
look at that.
stand was hawking ancient machine parts. How did this guy make a living selling useless old machine parts in the middle of nowhere?
Side business?
It was a guess, but I figured the woman to be an American tourist. Just call me Sherlock.
Right, let's ask for some poems then, or something? I don't know.
Hello. I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George.
I was...
My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl. I was...
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot.
Clearly.
I've been talking to your husband, Dwayne.
Oh,
Yeah, he tells me that he runs a greeting card company and you write the poems that go in them.
oh, yes, indeed. I consider myself the artiste of the family. Tell me, George, would you like to hear one of my poems?
Sure. It wouldn't take too long, would it?
Yes, go on then.
Okay then, darling, here we go. Our sympathy upon this time, when your heart doth break.
I like the doth.
Classy, isn't it? We know the grief that must entail when your schnauzer gets bitten by a snake. Ah, it still touches me. What do you think, George?
It's very specific, isn't it?
You think so? We sell a lot of those, dear.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Pearl.
Me? Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering. Well, my husband and I run a greetings card company in a cute little place called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little?
I have no clue about Akron.
You said that your company is based in Akron.
And Dwayne said it's in Cleveland, no doubt.
Well, yes, he did.
Dwayne was in the Marines in Vietnam, you know. Anyway, he got a medical discharge. Thing is, he gets confused. We moved